Just hearing that music always puts a smile on my face. Hey there guys and gals, what's going on? It's David here, and today I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play for you all. And it's none other than my favourite game of all time, otherwise known as Dragon Quest VIII, The Journey of the Cursed King. Now for all those people who don't know who I am, hey, what's going on? My name is David and I'm here to essentially try and improve your Let's Play experience as much as possible. And there's one thing I want to mention before I actually switch screens, and that is, you know your music's good when the first name you ever see is the composer, Kuchi Sugiyama. Great job. He does fantastic music in this game. But anyway, let's actually continue on, and I want to put forward 3 points that are kind of important for this Let's Play. I try and not keep you too long. It's just 3 brief points. The first one is which I have played this game a lot. I have played this game probably 8 times through, and it's a fairly long game. And that's not to go, hey, I've beat this game, so, you know, don't tell me what to do. No, that's not what I'm saying. But because I've played it that much, I'm also going to be adding in a couple bits of information here and there, such as information on monsters, creatures, towns, characters, you know, everything I found out about this game. And, you know, just to add to that, you know, experience for anyone who hasn't played it. So you'll hopefully understand the story a lot more than you would otherwise. And the second thing is that, as I said, I've played this game a lot. But for those people who haven't played this game or seen it at all, I am not going to ruin the story for you. I am only going to react to the story as I normally would, as if this was a blind playthrough. Of course, this isn't a blind playthrough, but as I said, I will react to the story depending on what we know within the confines of the story at that time. So I'm not going to be mentioning stuff that's way out of the distance that will obviously spoil the game for you. I'm not going to do that. And the third and final thing is that I am running this game on my PC through an emulator. I have the disc. I believe the game works better through a disc than a regular ISO file. So what that means is that the default gameplay and the look of the game looks a hell of a lot better than it would normally look on a PS2. This game looks as good as games now. You may think graphics doesn't matter. Well, it kind of matters to the viewer because you aren't playing the game, you are only seeing the game, and if the game doesn't look up to snuff, then some people may be turned off that. So I'm just throwing that out there to you guys and girls. However, pre-rendered stuff will look the same as it did in the PS2 game. So yeah, that's that, and hopefully, as I said, you'll enjoy this. Hopefully enjoy my commentary all the way through this. And yeah, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, throw them down in the comment section. And I'll make sure to add them to the Let's Play the next week I start recording, as I record these in like 2 hours, 2.5 hour segments, split them up and upload them throughout the week. So you will get a Let's Play from this every day. Every day, without fail. It should be around 20 minutes, 18 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Depends on how long I play. But anyway, now that we got that stuff out of the way, hopefully you enjoy, and let me take you into the experience of this game. Simply amazing. And also, you know, it goes without saying, I'm going to be quiet in cutscenes and all that type of stuff. This has gone not on long enough of me talking about pretty much nothing, just to set up. I have to do this, I have to do it with all of them. So anyway, let's create a new adventure, and I'm going to call my character, what am I going to call him? I'll call him Mr. Cat, because that is to do with my channel, so I'll go ahead and throw that down. I'm tempted to call him McCraigie, but I'm not going to do that, because that's usually the name I pick for my other Let's Plays. But anyway, let's call him Mr. Cat, so you know it's me. And save adventure log onto memory card 1. Everything. How do you have a memory card slot on your PC? It's built into the emulator. So that's that. I mean, that's that. The emulator I'm using is the PCSX2, sorry. It's a very good emulator. It works very well for PS2 games. And I had to mess around with some settings to actually make sure this game looked pretty good at a decent frame rate. This is the PAL version of the game, by the way, if that actually matters to people. But if you have any questions to do with specs or anything like that for my computer, let me know, and I'll send you a message or something detailing you my specs. I also forgot to mention that this game is, I really forgot what I was going to say. It's obviously story heavy, but I'll remember in a minute. I really can't remember what I was going to say. Really can't. It's got nothing to do with him, by the way, don't worry about that. Why can't I remember what the hell it was?
Oi, Gov!
Told you it looks a lot more sharper, doesn't it? If you compare the cinematics to these, this is the thing I'm talking about, which the bulk of the game is. It's these little character interactions, or you know, not the art style, but these type of in-game conversations. That's how most of the stories throw out. So, as I said, these and the in-game gameplay will look a hell of a lot better, but the pre-rendered stuff will not. That will look the same. Because of that, I recommend you bump up the quality to 720p and just wait till it loads or anything like that, because the game does look very crisp like this. I'm recording at 720p. I could do it at 1080p, but you know, it'll cause a bit more lag, and I don't want, you know, you people to have to deal with that. So let's go on.
It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov.
Alright. So all we have to do is just simply move, and there we go. We're up on our feet. Get little tutorials now and again. I am not using a PS2 gamepad. I am using a gamepad for Windows Live, which is essentially a 360 controller. With the emulator, you can rebind these, so pretty much all my controls are the exact same as it would be on a PS2 controller. Other than that, my analog stick is in the top left, and you know, the D-pad is on the normal. Basically, it's just replaced as a normal 360 controller is. Action button's just A for me. You use it to talk to people, pick up stuff. And the first thing you can see is you just smash stuff on the floor. I mean, I don't even think you ever get anything in these, but you know, I always do it. But yeah. If you haven't noticed by now, the lead artist in this game is Akira Toriyama, famous for his work in Dragon Ball, Blue Dragon. I also believe he did Chrono Trigger stuff as well. But yeah, he's the lead artist of this game. It's another reason why I love this game as well.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me, working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ah! Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
Yeah, getting attacked by Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest's token monsters known as slimes. Very deadly, of course. Nothing like getting attacked by a blue ball of water, essentially. But this is the combat system in the game, and this is like to introduce you to it. Within it, you have 4 options. Obviously, fight. You go down the general, you know, options. Flee. You run away. You can't run away in this bit. And intimidate. So if you're of a higher level, you can intimidate lower level monsters, and some of them will run away. You can do tactics, so you can assign the other characters within your party a set moveset. Like you get Yangus to say, you know, pick one of these options, so you don't have to do everything yourself. But it's always better just to, you know, get them to follow orders, so you pick whatever you want, essentially. It's best. It's easier that way. But if you don't want to mess around with that, you can set them to do other things. Alright, so we just pretty much just fight this one slime. Obviously we don't have any special moves and whatnot as of yet. There's one thing I wanted to say, and I completely forgot about it earlier, but this game, or at least the first part of it, is kind of story heavy, so you won't see a lot of these random battles and whatnot. So I urge you to watch maybe the first 3 episodes before you decide whether or not to watch a Let's Play. That's just my suggestion, as I said, because the first couple bits is story heavy. Experience points, gold, you know, standard affair. Monsters drop items now and again as well. Got a medical herb. So yeah, we can go the health.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter? There you are! Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Don't worry, I was like, what the hell, when I first started playing this game.
Princess is back. I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
If you haven't realized by now, this is one of the games where your character is mute, so that's that. They never talk, so just throwing that out there. However, the voice acting in this game is top notch. I love it. I love everything in this game, to be honest with you. But yeah, as I said, these pre-rendered things, can't do a lot about it. Yuji Horii, he did the design, and I believe he also wrote the game. Akihiro Hino was the director of the game. As I said, Akira Toriyama character and monster design. I don't think I mentioned this, but this game is actually made by Level 5, who have been known for games such as the Dark Cloud series, the White Knight Chronicle series, more recently the Professor Layton games, you know, the puzzle games, and random games now and again, such as, you know, Rogue Galaxy, which is also fairly good, I believe. I played it for a bit. I don't think I actually completed that game, but yeah, to me this is my favourite game that Level 5 has actually done. But as I said, I have said it's my favourite game, so of course it's going to be my favourite game from them. But yeah, as I said, I cannot change anything with these pre-rendered stuff, so they are going to be a bit blurry. But yeah, that's something we have to essentially deal with. Hello there, Green Man. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the dude in the road, but hi! Oh my god, what's going on? I don't know, I got nothing. You're probably not going to hear me doing random voices as much as I usually do within my Let's Plays. Probably because most of the characters are spoken. If no dialogue comes up or anything, or a lot of the characters just, you know, it just comes up with text for you to read, then I may do that, but otherwise, there's no real need. As I said, the characters are perfectly voice acted on their own. Not that I'm that great at it, but, you know, just to add to it, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dalmagus we was after.
Granddad?
I am not your granddad. And of course Dalmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks.
Granddad.
But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
It doesn't matter what you pick, but it's funny if you pick no.
Don't you see? Rylus is the very man who taught Dulmagus his meddlesome magic. There's every chance Rylus will be able to give us a clue as to Dulmagus' whereabouts. That's why you must find him. I'll be waiting for you here.
Alright, Trode, let's go find Master Rylus. So anyway, this is the town known as Faerie. Can't remember what it's called exactly. I believe I have a map. But yes, I do. Actually, that was one other thing I should have mentioned. Now and again, you'll get random slowdown, but that's just because for some reason this game is very taxing on this emulator, even with the the specs I have. I've made it as fast as humanly possible with the stuff I have. So
You weren't thinking of going without me, I hope.
it's only
I'm
now and
the
again.
best there is when it comes to looking for people. It's my piece of resistance, as they say.
I like how my character just walks off. He's like, yeah, sure, Yangus. Alright, so in this game, to save your progress, you need to go to a church and confess. Which, I don't know, we just run over there and do save. I was going to come up with some of them, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. This game has a day and night cycle. As you can see, it is, well, dusk-ish. And there's an old man over there. Anyway, I can't resist doing a voice for that guy when I do talk to him. So yeah, it has a day and night cycle. At this point, it really doesn't matter. You can just run around where you like. The day and night cycle isn't going to change. The difference is different characters show up at night, and in the day, monsters get stronger at night. There is sometimes different events at night, I believe, or people say different things at night. There's actually one thing one person says where they say it's as if the town has two different faces at night, like day and night, obviously. Okay, so we can save. Declare your sins and your achievements before our great and benevolent goddess, and I shall record them in the adventure log. That isn't supposed to be a voice for that chick over there with the cross. No. It'd be pretty weird if it was. That one's just a test to make sure all the settings are okay. I'll save on a separate one. Alright. Alright. Now, everything in this game, you can just run into people's homes and they don't care. You can smash their crap and they don't care. Like, there's that priest guy over there. But you see this? Just gonna smash it in front of him. Yeah, do you like that? Not a lot, probably, but let's talk to him. My child, you're near town. You say you're looking for someone. What, Master Rylus? Oh, almighty God, help these poor soul. I see. Also in, like, bookshelves and stuff, they may contain recipes or useful bits of information. The great wizard finally reached Faerie after a long and arduous journey. Welcoming such a great sage to our town is a truly unparalleled honor. Long may the sage and his descendants stay in the town of Faerie. Huzzah! I could have put a bit more emphasis on it, like, huzzah! But I didn't, so that's that. Okay, let's go ahead and raid a closet, because that's what the good friendly people do. Friendly adventurers like raiding closets. Now, because we got a pot lid, we can go ahead and give that to Yangus, who is one of the people who can use this. It only has a defense of 2, but it's better than nothing, so let's go ahead and give him a shield. Shields, to my knowledge, don't have any adverse effects in this game, unless stated otherwise. Other than giving you extra defense. Chest is locked. Oh my. So let's get up here. I am going to explore in most places, even though I know stuff is. Well, not everything, right? But yeah, a fair bit. Gonna look at here and stuff. I can't remember if there was something here. I can't remember. Well, nope, but we get to look out there, so. If there's something there, I can't remember. That's the problem when you haven't played these games in some time. Despite the fact I've played it a lot, I forget where some things are. Right, so let's go outside of the church. I already have set character builds on. I know what I'm going to do, but as I said, when I level up and stuff, I will explain why I am doing certain things, why I'm putting points into certain things and not others. There's a weapon store here, like as I said, like with the map I showed earlier. It shows you everything you need. The the cross swords is the weapon store. Obviously the what was it now? I can't even remember. Anyway, let's just call it the beer, because I forgot what the thing's called that you put it in. Lectern? No. Lectern? I can't even remember. But anyway, the beer is a tavern. The well is a well. The church's sign is a church. The little wing thing is a item store. The shield is an armory, and the inn is an inn. At the inn, you recover health, and you can switch the night cycle around if you so wish. Or if it's night, you can make it day, and you recover health. I think I said that already, but yeah, more smashing crates. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Right, what's in here? Can I actually go in here? There's loads of little items around if you just go and explore everywhere, and they help out a fair bit. Let me go ahead and smash his stuff. She don't care. Hey, what's going on? No time for a chat. I'm far too busy. If I don't get on with the cooking, dinner's going to be late. Who are you anyway? If you're looking for my husband, he's just over there. I see. Hey, what's going on? Your wife wouldn't talk to me much. I can't believe Calderasher. What's happened to him? He was never like this before. It's such a shame for poor Valentina. You get different opinions on certain characters depending on what the NPCs say, which is pretty good. You get like all this background information from NPCs, which is really good. 20 gold. All right, get out of this home, and let's raid some more houses, because that's what we do here, young adventurers. I'm constantly raiding random crap. There's a well over here, isn't there? Can I go in your house? What do you have for me to steal? Doesn't matter what RPG game it is, chances are you raid people's homes and take their stuff. You didn't drop anything, did you? Alright. Is there anything in this one? Nope. Alright. Hello, old man. What do you have to say? I saw it with my own eyes. That was a bit concentrated. The very night before the fire it was. Morales was arguing with that jester, sounding mighty angry. Still up to your devious tricks, are you? He was saying. What do we have in here other than beds? Alright, so we have a broomstick. Alright, what's in here? Nope, nothing. Anything in here? Plain clothes. Hang on a sec, let me just check. I'm already wearing plain clothes, and Yangus has a grass skirt, doesn't he? Yeah. That counts as armor, by the way. Alright. If you haven't got it by now, certain characters can only equip certain things. Well, you wouldn't have got that by now unless I told you or you played the game before. But as I said, certain characters can only equip certain things. Hey, what's going on? Oh yeah, you can't beat an ice cold drink or water after a night on the town. What's that? You're looking for someone? Why don't you go to the pub? There's nothing the barmen don't know about this place. It's a good idea, actually. But I'm going to jump down this well. And there was a reason I went down it. There we go. There should be a level shield in here. Level lever. There we go. Alright, so now we have a better shield, so I can give that to the hero. The order in which the party are accounts for how likely they are to get hit. So, Mr. Katz in here is set in number 1, so he's more likely to get hit than Yangus is. So that's also another dynamic for the game. Alright, the bar is there, but I don't wish to go in there yet. I want to smash this pot. That's what I want to do. I take a medicinal herb, I know it is, but yeah, okay. So what's behind this home? It's a guy who sells armor. There's no point talking to him because everything's so expensive at this point. So why do you think I'm just running around smashing stuff? 4 gold. Alright. I'll go in the inn later, so I'm just going to run into this home and then I'll jump into the bar. Alright. Hello. Honestly, a jester? If that man was a jester, I'll eat my hat. If he'd shown us any decent tricks, that would have been one thing, but all he did was teach the kids a load of mumbo-jumbo. He was a trickster, alright, but no jester. Alright. Wake up, fool! Alright. Pity. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see what else you have. Nothing in there for me. And antidote herb. Needs to say it's 4 if you get poisoned. 5 gold, beautiful. Alright. Let's go back to the bar now. I think I've wasted enough time. There is a level up system where when your character levels up now and again they get skill points which you can put into is it 1 of 5 trees? It may be 6. I think it's 5, but it may be 6. Anyway, let's go into the bar. So you can specialize your characters into certain things. It doesn't tell you. Well, it does tell you, but it's only very brief. Hey! Well, you'd never see these guys before. Hang on, let me back up. Hi! Got a various different array of characters in this game. Just want to have to work, really. Hit the spot, so what do you want with me then? Hey, you looking for someone? Get out of here. Why are you boring me with that rubbish? This is a pub. As you can be attention up to good use out there, you know if you psych yourself up enough, your attacks and magic get more powerful. Save it for fighting, alright? Remember, increase your tension by psyching up, decrease it by having a drink. They actually tell you some useful information. You can psych up. He's not just blowing out hot air. Have you heard of the fire? People saying it was arson. Oops, that's a bit of a hot topic. We'd better not talk about it anymore. Well, I smoke my pipe. Right. Hello. She don't care about you. She just care about the munchie in your pocket. Right, take this. Start smashing up your bar. There's another old man. Ugh! He's a miserable excuse for a fortune teller like Carl Rasher. He was famous once, you know. They called him the Great Carl Rasher. But look at him now. His fortune telling's gone to pot since he started spending every day in here. The only glass he stares into these days is the one he drinks out of. No, wait a minute. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe he started drinking after his fortune telling went to the dogs. Well, interesting there. Alright, well, hello. Hello, are you looking for someone? Yes. Master Rylas, so you haven't heard? Master Rylas died in the fire. Actually, just between you and me, I think it was murder. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. Forget I mentioned it. Huh. Alright.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasher, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
Nothing like a French waiter, is there?
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool? Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasher, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
So, Master Rylas is dead. So, yeah, kind of had a loose end with finding Dormagus, aren't we? Or aren't we? Hi!
What? What is it?
Your nose is red.
You! Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Why?
Quick, quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
Ooh.
Just come and see!
How's the game?
The whole town's gone crazy!
Ooh. That was me. Something crazy is going outside. Scooby, look at this boo. Alright, what do you think about the whole situation? Did you hear that? He said there was a monster in town. Do you think it's true? Well, I'm gonna go find out. Get out of my way, Red Door. Let's go find out what's going on in the world. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Random slowdown like that. Hello! You want to go down into the courtyard? But it's mayhem down there. There's a monster loose in the town, you know. You could get hurt if you got caught up in it all. You'd better not go down there. Well, you don't have a choice because he won't let you pass. So, you have to go the long way round and go down one of two ways. Either the way I went down to get to the inn, or this way. Hello? What's all the fuss about? I don't know. Apparently there's a monster in town. I have no idea about that. Guess that was Master Alice's head. Smoky. There's a cat. Meow. Meow, eh? Meow in hell. Alright, let's go there and find out what's going on. Some funky music.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively.
Let's go.
He looked at me.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's hideous.
Alright, calm down, love.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh god.
Oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah!
Hi. Yeah, they don't like King Trode because he looks like a monster. Sad times for all.
Well, that was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
No, because he's kind of dead.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk.
Oh, sorry.
It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait!
Wait!
Please wait.
Very quick. It's because of these speed up things I have to run. So now and again, in fact, this is one of the few times it happens. It's like, please wait! You know, instead of, you know, please wait, or something like that.
I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
What is it in RPGs? There's people dreaming about you.
I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
Pretty suave for a monster, is King Trode.
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there.
Alright.
It's by the well, at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be coming right there. Do not worry about that.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent!
Trode's happy about the whole ordeal.
She wasn't afraid to look at me at all. Not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
I just realised, look at Yangus's eyes. So you are... Oh my god! That looks very aggressive. Alright. It's like, damn, F my life. Look really angry. Jeez. Alright. So now, we just go up and, go to the house by the well, which I dived into earlier. Hello, pot. Oh, I already smashed that one, didn't I? I didn't do much. Alright, anyway. In we go. Now, a normal person might actually go and wake them up. Me? No, I'm gonna loot the house first. I said, great old adventurer we are. And for cold. No, I just opened that thing. There's nothing else gonna be in there. Well, nothing here. I'm just smashing pots. Nothing at all. Alright. In we go. Oh, I got medicinal herb. Awesome. Am I done? Nope. Let's go up the stairs. Might lay on the bed for a bit. Alright. Let's open this one. Alright, what's in the bookshelf? None of the books appear to be particularly interesting. Yeah, we found one. It's a book entitled Monster Behavior. After many long years spent researching monsters, I have reached an unexpected conclusion. It appears that nocturnal monsters are far stronger and more vicious than their daytime counterparts. What an incredible discovery! Now I must redouble my efforts to fathom the secrets of monster biology. There you go, that's essentially what I told you before. Monsters at night are stronger, but they also give you... Apparently it's murderous stuff if you kill them, and not all the time, and more AXP, which is what matters. So if you want to level at night. You'll probably see me do that. Why?
Ah, you came.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
For the purpose of this Let's Play, yes, we want to know as much backstory as possible to make your experience of this game as best as possible. Makes sense. Will seem good. Not make sense, that doesn't seem like the right phrase. Good, good. Alright.
Of course. Let me explain.
Alrighty then.
My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller.
Yep.
Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. all of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Valentina, what is going on here?
Nothing at all.
How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am.
You look fine, being drunk and all.
I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
See you later, Calderasha. Looking pretty suave in those sandals.
I'm
true.
sorry about my father.
Don't worry about it.
But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
You can say no. you can say no, but it just, you know, it just makes it feel like crap. And then you'll say, yeah, I'll find it, and then it's okay. So I'm just gonna go, yeah.
Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream.
Somewhat weird with me. I can't be an evil douchebag in video games. It just can't. It's not like me.
So far, everything's come true. I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
Did you also dream of lots of money to give me?
I suppose only the daughter of the great Calderasha could know a thing like that.
Yeah, the washed up hash bin who can't do anything for himself. Anyway, that's the general aim of what we're supposed to be doing, is get the crystal ball and yeah, give it back. So, because King Troad's like, you go ahead and do that or I'm gonna whoop your ass. We don't say that now, but yeah. Right, let's go back outside.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Calderasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the Waterfall Cave.
We do leave for the Waterfall Cave indeed. But first we need to go to the tavern. I mean, inn.